And we made it. Welcome, finally, to Olympic FOMO with Mark and Gem. I'm your homeboy, Mark Strong Strizzy.
Right, and I'm your girl, the gem of all gems, Gemini.
And Olympic FOMO is all about making sure you never have a fear of missing Olympics again, because we're here for you. We got you in a different style and different vibe.
It is such an honor for us to be talking to you all across Canada. Listen, we are not we're sports enthusiasts, but we're not sports specialists. We're on the couch like you're on the couch. We're fans like you're fans, and we're just really here to maybe give you a lighter take, a different take on your favorite Olympic sports, and also make sure you have no fear of missing out. Okay, honey? At all.
Let's do it then. All right.
Let's go.
It's time to get into trending. So first up for trending, we've got Summer McIntosh. All right, it's summertime, girl.
Right.
Summertime. I almost went the Vibes Cartel, but they ain't ready for
Summertime.
that.
Okay.
Everybody want to come along. Okay, listen, anyway. Summer McIntosh, silver medalist. She has got herself a silver medal. She's the very first medal for Canada. We're very happy for her. She's got a whole lot more heats to come, so don't think that she's done.
Yeah, I know people feel some kind of way,
Don't
but
worry.
she's got more to go. There's a lot of pressure on her shoulders. Let's just support her.
Her goal is on the way.
All
What's
right.
next? We're trending. Canada is in more hot water.
Yep.
There has been more things handed down. We've lost 6 points, courtesy, I believe, of the IOC, or was it FIFA rules?
Yep. This is the equivalent of basically 2 wins that we've now taken a loss for.
It's a really difficult hill to climb now to try and get ourselves a medal in place and whatnot. But hey, we still got our eyes on the prize.
Listen, and I get it. You know, there's all those jokes, but also we got to think about the athletes. That's so tough, you know, to lose because someone else had did this thing. My thing was, you know, when I heard about it, I wondered if the team knew who it was, or you know those ones where you go, is this Bob? You know the ones where you go, did Junior? Like, who did it?
Derek at home.
I know this.
Derek.
Right? Okay, later for Derek.
Next up,
Yep.
far and away. Apparently, there's Olympics where, AW?
Olympics in space!
He's been waiting
He's been
to do
waiting for that all night long. Apparently, 9 people on the International Space Station flexed their Olympic muscles, and things are not a lot easier, actually, out there. It's weightless.
Right.
So apparently, they're literally doing the Olympics out in space. So I guess between the weightlifting, between the jumps, the dunks must be crazy, because I'm going to Jupiter with this one. I'm just keep going. That's crazy. So that's what outer space Olympics looks
Sometimes I'm just like, y'all don't have nothing to do up there?
Yeah, you guys bring down something else as opposed to just put the Olympics up there?
Martians, nothing?
Who knows?
Pretend.
Next up, who do we got?
All right. I think there's an Italian flag bearer from yesterday's opening ceremony.
Yes.
On the Seine who lost his ring. He lost something here.
Interesting. Can I just breaking news story here real quick? I have a wedding ring finger here, as you can see. If you look very carefully, I have 2.
Right.
I'll tell you why that happened. The first one was a little too loose on the finger.
Okay.
And I had lost it in the car.
Okay.
So my wife said, I don't care if it's blessed or not, just get another ring. So I got another ring that was tighter. I found the other one. I put them both on so that there's no way the loose one or the tight one will ever. So I'm just saying to my Italiano out there.
Yeah, if he's watching,
this is what you
be
need
like
to do,
Mark.
senor. Make sure, senor. This is what you need to do. 2 rings, you're all together good. Simple. Speaking of another moment, we just had a ring moment. You know that I know Greek, Jen.
No, you. Oh, yes,
Gem,
you do.
I know
Is it
Greek.
the alphabet or the?
Only the alphabet.
Calm down. Okay, let's give him his moment.
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mi, d, xi, omega, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, hi, psi, omega. That's the alphabet in Greek. But let's get to somebody who knows more than just alphabets.
That was
he knows
dope.
basketball. We're going to talk to the one and only Junkyard Dog. JYD's up next here on Olympic FOMO.
Let's go.
Jerome Williams, the Junkyard Dog, known for his willingness to grind it out and hustle. 9 seasons in the NBA, 2 and a bit were with the Toronto Raptors.
He's also played for the Pistons, the Bulls, and the Knicks, 587 games in all. When he retired in 2005, he joined Basketball Without Borders, teaching the game in Africa and Asia.
He's now the president of Young 3, which holds tournaments for players ages 7 to 14. Big dog. JYD, Jerome Williams, how you doing, my man?
Hey, man, I'm doing excellent. Just got finished watching the Canada basketball win. Let's go, Canada. When I'm not watching the USA, I'm definitely cheering on my Canadian brother. Matter of fact, hold up. You got the wrong hat
Okay.
on.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go. Now we rocking.
let's go. Now you're with me. I feel you. We the North all
Let's
day.
get
All
it.
day.
Love
Oh,
it.
dang.
Now, some people train for the league that they're in, and some people train for international play, and we know that they're different. You've done both. Talk to us about how they're different.
Well, you know, the Canadian, not necessarily the Canadian, but the global game has a different basketball. I mean, the basketball feels like plastic compared to what you're used to playing. And that's the first thing, and that's the first thing that every NBA player has to adjust to. I remember the shooters having to adjust to it with their game. Rebounders, people like me who, you know, get their fingertips on a lot of basketballs, have to adjust to that. And you know, from rebounding to defense to making assists, everything starts with the ball. So that's the first thing that you're adjusting to. The other thing you're adjusting to is the fact that, you know, the rim isn't the same in terms of you're able to hit the balls off the rim and adjust a lot of shots that way, and play continues. So when you're playing it in the mix and you're used to, hold on, that's off the rim, that's not, you know, and it's like, no, that's legal.
Right.
So those are two of the biggest things that, you know, when you make that adjustment. And then other things are, you know, in the NBA, there's a familiarity with the calls that are being called,
Correct.
the way that the game is being officiated, and you kind of knowing and them knowing that there's certain stars that get certain calls.
Yes,
Well,
we've seen that.
in international game, everybody's they don't read any letters on the back.
Right.
They just calling the game as they see it, real time. So you're adjusting to that, and you can see how, you know, especially teams like the United States, they're so used to, you know, the star players getting called. They're like,
Right.
well, that wasn't a whistle. That's not a whistle. No, it's not. Get back.
You know, even speaking of that, just go right to this, Gem. Like,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Raptors team was kind of like I would say it's kind of like the dream team of Canada at
That
one
part,
point,
facts,
right?
yes.
And, you know, yourself, Vince, and the Raptors themselves have really made an influence and an inspiration to our young up-and-coming Canadian Olympics players right now.
Yes.
Do you find yourself at times, you mentioned a little earlier that, you know, you're from the States, you're rooting for Canada. Do you find yourself kind of
In
in between two countries sometimes? Do you feel responsible when we beat USA? Do you feel like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you feel?
Hey, you know what? In the realm of basketball, I got family on both sides. So you know
Okay.
what?
Okay.
I can never lose.
Okay, Jay.
Only as one of those teams win, I'm winning.
You're winning.
So that, look, yeah. My daughters were born in Canada, right
Word.
down Yonge Street, Toronto.
Okay.
They were born, you know, so guess what? We got Canadians in the house every day.
No doubt.
And they're still eating in the back. So I gotta, you know, I gotta give a huge shout out to Canada all the time. I cheer for both teams. Got friends on both teams, family members on both teams, and there's no better way, you know. And obviously, you know, when you get a gold or a silver medal or any medal in the Olympics, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's life altering. So I definitely want both teams to medal. Let me just put it out there straight. All facts. We the North, man. North.
Olympic FOMO
Yes.
with Junkyard Dog. Jerome Williams, we thank you so much for being part of the show here today, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. And you know how we got to end it, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's Miranda Yem, three-time Olympian with Team Canada in the sport of basketball and founder of Cultivate Co., coming to you from London, Ontario, and I am hyped for Olympic FOMO with Mark and Jem.
Time for back and forth with the books. What's going on, books?
Let's go.
We're starting today with money. So
Okay.
Paris promised that these Olympics would buck the trend for high spending.
Sure.
Okay.
So the last Summer Olympics in Tokyo cost about 38 billion Canadian dollars.
Billion?
Paris has done better. So take a
Okay.
guess. How much you think these games are costing?
And Paris has done better?
Then 38
They've done
bill.
much better. And
Much.
Canadian dollars, please.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little 26.
I'm going to do 36, carry the 1 over 5,
6,
15.
4, 5, 6,
27.
They did really well. They did about 13 billion, but
Okay.
there's still $1.5 billion more than they wanted to spend.
See,
So
I know
fewer countries are now bidding for the games. So where's the future?
Yeah, see, I think that's the problem. The problem is they're not thinking globally like we're thinking. If they want to really minimize that cost and bring it to a currency that would help them sort of, balance out. Are you with me here?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm thinking the only suggestion and the only possible way is to send it to Grenada.
What?
Let me tell you something. EC dollars
That's it.
might sound like 2.4 trillion, but it really becomes about
$12.
$4 or $5.
Listen, you need to give us a break. We did a little discount, you know what I mean? But Grenada Olympics, let's go.
100% Grenada Olympics next up.
Greens.
Speaking of next up, what's up next, Books?
Well, there's some hockey at these Olympics.
Okay.
Summer Olympics, but there's hockey.
Olympics.
All right.
Hockey, I think.
Field hockey.
Okay, that's what I
Talk to me.
All right.
Okay.
And there's a guy playing for Australia named Matt Dawson who cut his finger very badly at a practice a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Surgical repairs would have taken so long to heal, he would have missed the Olympics.
Okay.
So what does he decide to do? He tells his doctor to amputate the finger above the middle knuckle.
What?
Good idea? Bad idea?
Did you just ask me if that's a good idea? In what world is this a good idea?
I can't think of where that would make this. So, which finger is it? Let's start with that one.
Okay.
Ring finger.
All right.
Ring finger, okay.
Is he
And-
married?
If he's married,
Okay.
he isn't any longer. He's going to bring it.
No.
Secondly, was it just the tip, or was there any?
Oh, no.
The knuckle.
Oh, the knuckle, tip of the knuckle. Okay,
I don't know if you say tip one more time. Books, can we get to something else?
Was it just the tip? Okay, Books, give us a number. Come on.
Okay, if you watched any of the cycling today, you had to notice the helmets because there's nothing in those helmets that looks like something you've seen in your neighborhood.
Okay.
It's all because of aerodynamics.
Okay.
All right.
What do you think they look like? What do you see?
Okay.
Let's take a look at them and see what this looks
Let's
like.
roll out.
What is this?
Yeah, what?
This looks like, what's Homeboy's name from The Incredibles? What's the brother's name?
Frozone.
Frozone. That looked like Frozone. That's Frozone's cap right there. I don't
That's
know
also
who
Frozone?
that is.
Okay.
That looks more like
The first one looked like a Margaret Atwood book to me. Okay. Little Sister Wives.
Stormtrooper type.
This
What is with this
Bumblebee kinda-
situation? That's odd.
It's a Stranger.
And these,
There's a bad guy from Aquaman.
he does look like the bad guy from
Okay.
Aquaman,
All right.
absolutely. And
What in the?
where are you? Where are you actually performing? What
Okay,
is
well, we
this
see
about?
you're from Rwanda. This has got to be the most dynamic, and apparently you did all this to come in last.
You came in last.
So
buddy.
whoever designed this, I think this is the last time we're going to see this bad
We
boy.
are no longer
this
seeing the
design,
fishbowl helmet.
We're going to change it
ever
up.
again.
We'll do better next year, Rwanda.
I'd
Let's
live
go.
with that one.
Hey, we're checking in with our girl Jully Black, who is also going to be in Paris at Canada House.
Nice segue. Yeah.
Jully Black is Canada's queen of R&B and soul. And she's an award-winning theater star, a TV host, a recording artist, and she's won a Juno and Gemini Award. Love that name. She's on Canada's Walk of Fame, and CBC Music has named her one of the 25 greatest Canadian singers ever. 2 snaps. She's our girl. She's a bad gal, and she's on her way to Paris to perform at Canada Olympic House. Jully, first and foremost, you are our queen.
You know that.
You know how we feel about you. So for you to be a part in this moment for us on our very first show, you were the first guest we put on our list that we had to be here. And for us to be speaking to you when you're about to embark in this moment and go to Paris, it is love, love, love. So thank you for taking the time. I know you have a lot going on, but thank you for being a part of our FOMO journey. You had to be. Talk to me about your understanding of the power of music, entertainment, and sport, and the power you have to make change, positive change around the world.
Music is language, and music and sport create community. Sometimes I have this this illustration of seeing different, like men in particular, let's say at a bar, all watching sport, face forward, right? Watching the screen, someone scores, high-fiving each other. Outside of that arena, so to speak, those people may not even like each other. Those people could be racist. Those people could be all the thing. But for some reason, in that moment, sport, music, community just comes together. It's an intersection, right?
Yes.
And if we could all go through life remembering that, how that is the ultimate equalizer, sport, music, entertainment, I think we'll have a better world and we'll definitely have a better Canada.
Jully, so we know you're traveling to Paris for a big performance at Canada House. Can you give us any kind of ideas of what's going on? A little tea, like what can we expect?
Well, yes. Shout out to Canada House. It's going to be a full show, full Jully show, 45 minutes.
Nice.
And you're going to hear a lot of, it's the energy, the redemption. I will be doing redemption song, funny enough. And lots of love, vibes.
Yeah.
And my fiance is coming with me.
Hercules.
I love
Show them the ring,
it.
Jully. Show them the ring.
Valentine's.
We should have known the city of love, you had to bring your love. And thank you for all
you
the
had
love
to
you
come
give
with
us.
Thank you.
God bless Jully.
Yes.
Thank you, love.
Get him the ring.
Say hi.
Get
Show
him
the
the
ring.
ring and
Flash him
show
the
the
ring.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, baby. Take care,
Yes,
Jules. We love you.
Love
Okay,
you.
thank you.
All right, Queen.
Peace, family. This is a Maestro Fresh West. You watching FOMO with Mark and Jeff.
All right, it is time for a little thing we like to do. This is our shout out moment. And we want to let you know that there are no athletes, no Olympic athletes competing from our 3 northern territories. And it's not because we don't have athletes in the north. The Olympics just need to check up and
No
check
doubt.
in.
So why don't we check out my man Chris Skipdonk right here from Fort Simpson in the Northwest Territories. Gold medal winner at the Arctic Winter Games last year. He holds the record, the world record, 206 feet or more than 62 meters, which is more than half of a Canadian football field. Look at that. He's going right to the center, right to the Argo
am
Center
I
field right
watching?
now. All the way. Listen, that deserves not only the shout out. I know, Jem, you were kind of like,
Jesus be a rug.
What-
Jesus be a fence and a
Wowzers.
rug and some comforting for him.
It's
You know what he
hilarious.
looks like?
Shouts out to
boy.
Chris, man.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, big up.
him,
Absolutely.
You know the Bretta from Terminator? You know the police officer?
Oh, the police officer
Remember
dude,
this?
yeah.
Remember
They used to
the
run like
face?
this.
Yeah, man.
T1000.
T1000.
Yo, that looks just like
Okay.
T1000. That's like, it's funny.
Right
you
there,
know,
right there. T1000 right there.
It's funny, you
Frightening.
know, I was
Amazing.
just doing this exercise this morning.
No,
You
you
know what it
weren't.
does to your shoulders? It allows the cortex of your
Of the
vernacular.
high-tex? With your multiplex duplex?
We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us here. Olympic FOMO, check us out every single night, man.
Thank
It's me and Jem
you.
here. Take care, guys. We out.
Take care. We out.
Skip out my way out of here.
I'm gonna walk. Thank you.